All right, welcome. Today we're going to talk about the one thing that connects every single one of us, whether you're a billionaire or the person living right next door. It's the one thing we're all spending every single second of our lives but can never ever get back. Okay, so I want you to really think about this for a second. Just imagine you have all the money in the world. The cars, the houses, the businesses. You can have literally anything you want. But there's still one thing that's completely, totally out of your reach. So, what is it? Yep, you guessed it. Time. It's the ultimate equalizer, isn't it? It doesn't care about your bank account. It doesn't care about your status. Once a second is gone, it's gone for good. There are absolutely no refunds, and there are no do-overs. Look, we've all heard that saying, right? Time is precious. It's almost a cliche at this point. But what does that actually mean for us, day in and day out? Let's really dig into what those hours we're given are truly worth. Think of it like this. Your time is the currency of your life. But here's the catch. Unlike money, you can't go out and earn more of it. It's like you're given this finite account the day you're born, and every second that ticks by is a permanent withdrawal. You can never get it back. So to really drive this point home and see just how powerless money is against time, let's walk through a little thought experiment. This one, I promise, really puts the value of our own time into a whole new perspective. I mean, picture it. Someone who is at the absolute peak of material success. We're talking sprawling mansions, a whole fleet of supercars, a global business empire that they've built. By any measure the world uses, this person has totally won the game. But then, bam, they come up against the one opponent that no amount of money can ever defeat. A doctor walks into the room and gives them a deadline that no contract, no negotiation can ever change. Just 10 days left to live. And this is the moment where that whole illusion just shatters. Seriously, that billionaire could throw everything on the table, every single penny, their entire empire, and they still couldn't buy an 11th day. Not even one extra minute. In the face of time, all that immense wealth becomes absolutely worthless. And that just brings it all back to this massive question, doesn't it? If the wealthiest person on the planet can't buy more of this stuff, what does that say about the value of the time you have, right here, right now? The hours in your day are a priceless asset. So the real question becomes, are you investing them or are you just spending? Okay, so if our time is that valuable, how do the little things we do every day actually matter? Because it's not just about the big life-changing moments. The way we spend our time today has this powerful ripple effect that shapes the rest of our lives. You know, it's so easy to fall into this trap. We can call it the time fallacy. We tell ourselves, it's just an hour of scrolling, or just one more episode, what's the big deal? We act like these little bits of wasted time don't really count for much. But that, my friends, is a huge misunderstanding of how time actually works. Here's the thing you gotta remember. The results of how you use your time, good or bad, they don't show up right away. It's kind of like compound interest, you know? The little bits you put in or take out, they build and build and build, and the real returns, or the losses, only become obvious way later down the road. At the end of the day, it really comes down to two paths, and the choice is yours. Wasting your time on distractions, that leads to a future filled with regret. But investing that exact same time in yourself, in learning and growing and building, that leads to a future that absolutely shines. And the incredible thing is, that choice isn't something you make just once. You get to make it every single day. All right, so let's start to bring this all together. We have to reframe how we see our time. It's not just something that passes by. It is your single greatest treasure. It's the raw material you use to literally build your entire life. So you might be thinking, okay, that's great, but how do I actually do this? Well, it kind of starts with 3 steps. First, you gotta be ruthless about cutting out the stuff that's truly a waste of time. Second, you consciously avoid those easy distractions that don't build your future, whether that's endless gaming or just scrolling. And third, you actively choose to take that time you've reclaimed and invest it into building yourself, your skills, your knowledge, your health. And I absolutely love this metaphor. It's just so powerful. The very same thing, time, has the power to raise one person up to be a king and leave another as a beggar. The only thing separating them, how they use their time. And really, that's the big takeaway here. Look, this isn't about being perfect 100% of the time. It's about being intentional. When you treat your time with the respect it deserves and you use it correctly, the rewards it brings back into your life are just immeasurable. So I'm going to leave you with one final thought. The clock is ticking for every single one of us. Each second that passes is another withdrawal from that finite account. So take a look at your own life, your goals, your dreams. Starting right now, today, where are you going to invest your time?